people? What up, family? I am so excited. Well, guys, it's Q Club once again. We bring you all the best and no trouble. I'm your presenter for today, Bridget M. Zulu. And guess what? We have amazing things lined up for you guys. Amazing, beautiful facts lined up for you guys. All you have to do is just sit down, relax, and also just prepare your minds in that mode of learning, that such that you're so ready, so geared to learn amazing things today, because we're going to be teaching you guys a lot of things that you're going to teach your other friends as well. So our first animal facts for today, we're going to be looking at the X-tetra, and of course this is an amazing fish. You can just put it in your homes, and one thing that I've noticed about this fish, it is transparent. You can see through it. You can use it as decoration in your living room. People don't usually eat this fish because it's not something that you could want to eat it. It's just something that you want to keep in your living room and just put it there when your friends come and say, wow, I'm keeping a fish as a pet. Remember, right here on Q Club, we always advise you guys to keep pets around. You just know how to take good care of these animals. Well, an X-tetra is a fish. I wanted to say it's a tree, but anyway, it is a fish that you can keep indoors. You can keep, if you want to own a fish pond or a fish farming. There's what they call fish farming, and you just want to have fish around, and or you can have one of the kind. You can have one of these fishes. It's found in oceans, it's found everywhere. I think it's just found where fish are found. Of course, let's look at our animal facts for today.
The X-ray tetra is a small species of schooling fish that is naturally found in the Amazon River's coastal waters in South America. The X-ray tetra is also known as the golden pristella and the water goldfinch due to the faint golden coloration of their translucent skin. They were first described by Auray in 1894 and have since become one of the most popular freshwater fish kept in artificial aquariums today. Although the X-ray tetra is the only known species in its genus, it is closely related to other small and colorful South American fish, including the nearly 100 other tetra species. The most distinctive feature of the X-ray tetra is the translucent layer of skin that covers its small body, allowing the fish's backbone to be clearly seen. The scales of the X-ray tetra are a silvery yellowish color that is very faint, looking almost golden in some lights. The X-ray tetra also has a re-tipped tail and strikingly striped dorsal and annual fins that are yellow, black, and white in color. This is a relatively small species of fish that actually has a bony internal structure known as the Weberian apparatus, which is used in picking up sound waves and contributes to their acute sense of hearing. This bony structure is also found in many of their relatives. Females are generally slightly larger and rounder than more slender males, although the two are very similar in appearance. The X-ray tetra is found in the Amazonian coastal waters of Brazil, Guinea, Guyana, and Venezuela in South America. They differ greatly from other tetra species as they are able to tolerate the harder blackish water closer to the coast, as well as their usual freshwater environments. They inhabit clear water streams and tributaries during the dry season, and with the coming of the rains, the X-ray tetra then move into the flooded marshlands where the water is softer and more acidic. It is during the wet season that the X-ray tetra breed, as they have better water conditions and a higher abundance of food. Like many other small colorful fish, the X-ray tetra is a schooling species of fish inhabiting the region between the bottom and middle of the water as a group. They are incredibly peaceful and are often tolerant of the other species that they share their habitats with. The X-ray tetra is one of the most adaptable species of tetra, as it is able to inhabit both fresh and blackish water happily. In both acidic and alkali conditions, it is widely observed that those X-ray tetra that are kept in tanks can change quickly from being peaceful to becoming skittish in the presence of larger predatory fish, with the same behavior known to be displayed in the school size is not big enough. During the rainy season, the X-ray tetra return to the floodlands to spawn. Unlike many similar fish who give birth to live young, the female X-ray tetra lays between 300 to 400 eggs by scattering them amongst the vegetation. When she is ready to spawn, the see-through skin means that her eggs can also be easily seen. X-ray tetra fry begin to hatch as early as 24 hours later and become free swimming within a few days. Once able to swim, the small and dull white young are able to find better food sources and soon develop their characteristic adult markings. X-ray tetra usually live for 3 to 4 years in the wild, but can get to older ages in captivity. Like many other small species of fish that live in the Amazon River, the X-ray tetra is an omnivorous animal whose diet is made up of both animals and plants. X-ray tetra primarily hunt worms, insects, and small crustaceans. Although they are also known to supplement their diet with aquatic plants, they are predominantly micropredators that feed on small invertebrates. In artificial communities, X-ray tetra need a variety of food sources, including brine shrimp and bloodworm, alongside the standard flakes and pellets to ensure that they have a fully nutritious diet. The small size of the X-ray tetra means that they should not be kept in the same aquarium as larger predatory fish, but will co-inhabit the tank peacefully when other small schooling fish that pose them no threat. In the wild, X-ray tetra are prey to a number of aquatic predators, including larger fish and frogs, and are also threatened by birds and snakes if they are closer to the water's surface. Populations are thought to be the most under threat from the rising levels of pollution in the water and habitat loss in general. The Weberian apparatus, which is the bony structure in the X-ray tetra's body, works by transmitting sound waves through their vertebrate. The Weberian apparatus, which is the body structure in the X-ray tetra's body, works by transmitting sound waves through their vertebrate that have been received by the swim bladder and are then taken to the inner ear, meaning that the X-ray tetra has excellent hearing. The transparency of their skin is thought to be a form of protection, as predators find it much harder to spot them along with their light. Amongst the dense vegetation and shimmering water, not only is the yellowish X-ray tetra popular in tanks, but an albino version of the species is also now commonly found in artificial communities worldwide. Since it was first described in 1894, this unique animal has been the subject of much fascination due to its nearly transparent body. They are now one of the most popular species of tropical fish to be kept in household tanks, mainly due to their ease of keeping, as they are hardly adaptable and undemanding. Their fast breeding rate is also thought to be one of the reasons why they have become quite so popular. Today, aquarium X-ray tetra do not come from the wild, but are instead commercially farmed for the trade mainly in Eastern Europe and in the Far East. The X-ray tetra has not been listed on the IUCN Red List as a species that is under threat in its environment. However, increasing industry in the Amazon basin means that there has been an increase in the levels of population in the water and therefore a decrease in the water quality, leading to slight population declines in certain areas. That's it from our animal kingdom today. Bye-bye!
We're back, guys. Hope you guys learned something about that fish. Of course, when I mentioned about fish farming, it's not made for food, guys. As I mentioned earlier, it is just meant for you guys to decorate. In the house, when you have this big living room, even if it's not really big, even in your room, if you just want to keep it as a pet inside your room, you can just have that bowl of water and put it inside and just feed it every day, like just a normal person. Just feed it 3 times a day. If you want to find out more, you can just find out more about this fish and how you can take good care of it, the room temperature, how you can change the water like on a daily basis, how you can just change the water, put clean water. It also wants to breathe in nice good water. You know, they live in water and they can't survive without clean water. It's like you surviving on a dirty environment. Of course, it's an era. You cannot survive where there's so much rubbish around, so much dirty garbage. Of course, you just want to dump them out, and you just want to clean up the place so that you can live and breathe in oxygen that is not contaminated, oxygen that is not ruined. You get what I mean? Of course, we have something for you with our friend Ania. Join her with translations for today. Enjoy.
Hello dear friends. How are you doing? Me, I'm doing fine. I hope you are also fine there at home. Guess what? It's time for translations. And our translations, we have moved a step further. We are not going backwards, but we are just going forward. Meaning we have moved from looking at the alphabet. Guess what? We are now looking at the proverbs. Like I said last time, the proverbs are in a lot of different languages. They're in Chinyanja, in English, in Bemba. And guess what? We even have like proverbs in Lozi. We even have them in Tonga. It's very amazing. Not forgetting Lobale. And I promise that we'll look at each one of them in their own languages. So these proverbs, we'll look at them. We want to act like those wise people, you know. Most people believe that if a young person knows a lot of different proverbs, it means that that person is wise. That person can give you nice advice, meaning that that person is behaving like a grown-up, in short. So it's going to be the same with us. We're going to be behaving like grown-ups because we're going to know our Zambian proverbs right here on Q Club as we look at our translations. So last week we looked at some awesome proverbs. Those proverbs were really awesome. I enjoyed them myself because I learned something from those proverbs. I was like, oh, so this is what it really means when someone says this, because I never used to know what it means when someone says no, this and that. But now I know at least a bit of some proverbs. So we've been looking at proverbs which are in Bemba. I'm even mixing up the languages. Just the excitement, right? I know my excitement is really on cloud 9. Okay, so the proverbs we'll be looking at in Bemba. We'll look at proverbs, like I said, in other different languages. But for now, we're just focusing on Bemba. My Bemba ain't really that perfect. But I said, one of you can help me there at home. The person who is willing, please come through. You help me with these Bemba translations, the Bemba proverbs, because the help I'm getting from people, it's not really helpful. I need help from someone from home. Okay, so let's get started with our Bemba proverbs. We are going to look at the proverb. We'll look at the translation first in English. From the translation, then we'll look at the meaning of the proverb. So the first proverb for today is Mayom Papa Nainen Kakupapa. Mayom Papa Nainen Kakupapa. This proverb, it's mostly known. People know it. There's even a song. Is it Mayom Papa Nainen Kakupapa? Oh, na na na. My voice ain't really perfect, but I know the song. I'm sure some of the people have heard the song before. Okay, so my young papa naining kakupapa. What does this proverb mean? The proverb simply means, mother carry me, I will also carry you. Mother carry me, I will also carry you. Is it true? Can you carry your mother? Okay, so let's look at the meaning behind the proverb. It means the young have an obligation to look after the aged ones in the same manner as they took care of them when they were young. So we the young people, we have an obligation to take care of the older ones, because they used to take good care of us when we were young. They used to make sure we wear our Jesus since outside it's God. You know, our parents have been taking care of us ever since we were little babies. But now that we are grown ups, we don't want to forget our parents. We want to help them in each and everywhere possible that we can help them. So we now move on to our next proverb. Our next proverb is Uwa kalema takaleka. Uwa kalema takaleka. What does this proverb mean? So the translation behind this proverb is that the one who has a defect cannot put it aside. The one who has a defect cannot put it aside. I said the proverb was Uwa kalema takaleka. What does this mean? It means that it is difficult for a person to abandon a bad habit. Deep, right? Okay, so Uwa kalema takaleka. Uwa kalema takaleka. Meaning it is difficult for a person to put a bad habit aside. Okay, so at times it's really hard, it's true, to put a bad habit aside, but we need help, I guess. So help from our parents, help from friends that should talk to us. Right? Our friends should talk to us, our parents should talk to us, not forgetting the best person who can ever talk to us, we can talk to help us just leave the bad habit, to abandon it completely, is definitely God himself, because God has helped us through a lot of things. He cannot fail to help us with a small thing. So God can help us to abandon a bad habit. Okay, then our next proverb for today is Chimbwi wa menso alikotele. Chimbwi wa mwenso alikotele. Meaning, a cowardly hyena lived to an old age. So I said the proverb is Chimbwi wa mwenso alikotele. Chimbwi wa mwenso alikotele. Meaning, a cowardly hyena lived to an old age. Yes, that's the translation behind the proverb. But what is the meaning behind this proverb? Okay, the meaning is that people who are cautious usually avoid unnecessary danger. So people who are cautious of their lives, they avoid unnecessary danger. Some dangers people go through, some dangers we go through, they are very unnecessary. Okay, what kind of dangers can we avoid? So such as to be expelled from school. Yes, so when you're cautious of your life, you avoid dangers such as expulsion from school, you avoid dangers such as being dismissed from employment, not forgetting premature death. As young ones, we can even die if we engage ourselves in wrongdoings. But if we are cautious of ourselves, definitely death will not come near us, because we've been taking care of ourselves. So taking care of ourselves, being cautious, being alert all the time will help us to live long, just like Chimbwi wa mwenso alikotele. So we want to be the same Chimbwi, so that we can be able to cut, so that nice sausage kote, right? Alright, so our next proverb is umwana shenda atashanyino kunaya. Umwana shenda atashanyino kunaya. Do you know the translation of this proverb? Well, it is translated as a child that does not travel praises its mother as being the best cook. Yes, what is the meaning behind this proverb? Well, the meaning behind the proverb is that a person who has not traveled thinks that his home or his country, it is the best in this entire world. A person who has not traveled, like you're just stagnant, you're on the same place. What you think is that where you live, or maybe the country where you're in, it is the best in the entire world. And that is true. A lot of people have never gone to another country. They've just been in Zambia for a long time. Some other people have never gone out of the Saka. We are just ever in the Saka. But do you know that in other places, there's some other nice places? I myself was watching the Zambia beach and I was like, oh my god, we even have a beach in Zambia. I just know that Victoria Falls, by the way. So when I saw the beach, I'm like, whoa, this beach is really nice. Then I also saw some other falls apart from Victoria Falls on TV. So I was saying, wow, Zambia is really, really nice. Then I've been watching TV a lot. So I watched the Luangwa National Park. Oh my god, we've got a lot of lions. We've got a lot of elephants in Zambia. It's such a wonderful thing. So we're supposed to be alert. We're supposed to know, okay, so in our country we have all of this. We are supposed to know what we have in our country rather than other people coming from afar knowing what we have. So kunaya. We are supposed to be traveling. The lesson I've learned personally, we are supposed to be traveling. We are supposed to know different places so that when we go somewhere, we're like, hey, I never used to know there's such a beautiful place. But at times it's hard. Maybe we do not have money. We do not have money to travel. But at least we should be aware. They're nice places. Alright, so this is all we had for you on our translations. I hope you've learned 1, 2, 3, 4 or more of what our proverbs mean. It has been such a great time. I've enjoyed myself because the proverbs have helped me a lot. I now know new proverbs. I now know what they mean. At least in Bemba, then I'm able to understand what they mean. So I hope you yourself, you have learned these proverbs. If you have time, you can be writing them down. I didn't say that at the beginning of my translations, but guess what? If you had time, I hope you've been writing them down. Do not forget that I will come back next week with more Bemba proverbs, because these Bemba proverbs, they are a lot. So please take good care of yourself. My name is Ania Perry. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching our proverbs for today.
Alright, bye guys. Hope you learned something from Ania. We should be proud of our local language each and every single time. Do not feel like you're being discriminated. Do not feel like you're being segregated away from other people. But once you just learn to embrace our local language, once you just learn to carry it as if it does carry value. It's not something that does not carry value, guys. It does carry value each and every single day. But if you learn to embrace it, if you learn to love our local language, guys, but as we just don't like our local language, we should learn from other cultures as well, so that we should just embrache it. Ni chabwino chenyanja simziwa chabe, guys. Nkamba cho kuchikamba na wanzanga ngatienda pocheta mushimika pona chistori. Chili dope chinyanja, guys. Well, let me not talk too much. We have something on our science fact for today, which is calcium. Learn something.
Calcium is the third element in the second column of the periodic table. It is classified as an alkaline earth metal. Calcium atoms have 20 electrons and 20 protons. There are 2 valence electrons in the outer shell. Calcium is an important element for life on Earth and is the 5th most abundant element in the Earth's crust. Under standard conditions, calcium is a shiny silvery metal. It is a fairly soft and is the lightest of the alkaline earth metals due to its low density. Although it is a bright silver when first cut, it will quickly form a gray-white oxide on its surface when exposed to air. When exposed to water, calcium will react and generate hydrogen. When burnt, it produces a bright orange-red flame. Where is calcium found on Earth? Calcium is rarely found in its elemental form, but is readily found throughout the earth, mostly in the form of rocks and minerals such as limestone, calcium carbonate, dolomite, calcium magnesium carbonate, and gypsum, calcium sulfate. It is the fifth most common element in the Earth's crust. Calcium carbonate is one of the major components of many rocks and minerals, including limestone, marble, calcite, and chalk. Calcium is also found in ocean water and is about the eighth most abundant element found in the ocean. How is calcium used today? Well, calcium in its elemental form has very few industrial uses, but its components with other elements are widely used. One important compound is calcium oxide, CaO, which is also called lime. Lime is used in a number of applications, including the production of metals, removing pollution, and water purification. It is also used to produce additional chemicals. Calcium components, rocks, and minerals such as limestone and marble are also used in construction. Gypsum is used to make plaster of Paris and drywall. Other applications include antacids, toothpaste, and fertilizer. Calcium is also a very important element in both plant and animal life. In the human body, calcium is part of a compound called hydroxyapatite, which is what makes our bones and teeth hard. Calcium is the fifth and most abundant element in the human body, making up around 1.4% of the body's mass. How was calcium discovered? The first scientist to discover and isolate the element calcium was English chemist Sir Humphrey Davy in 1808. Where did calcium get its name? Sir Humphrey Davy named calcium after the Latin word calx, which is what the Romans called lime. Calcium has 4 stable isotopes. 2 more calcium isotopes have very long half-lives and are considered mostly stable. Around 97% of naturally occurring calcium is in the form of isotopes. Most calcium salts dissolve readily in water. Calcium is an important element in the construction of corals. The amount of calcium in the body can affect the rate that the heart beats. Some of the best sources of calcium for our body include dairy products such as cheese, yogurt, and milk. Other sources include salmon and tofu. Vitamin D is necessary for our bodies to absorb calcium.
You are still watching Q Club with me, your presenter for today, Bridget M. Zulu, and we were looking at our science facts for today, which is calcium. We're looking at calcium. It is used for the formation of strong teeth. You see, my dental formula is very strong. Why? Because I've got calcium in my body. It is also used for strong bones. You see, I'm very strong and I'm very fat. So all this is because of calcium as well. Calcium is moving in as much as blood is involved in oxygen. Calcium is also involved. Remember, it is also on our periodic table. Of course, we have something on our periodic table. If you don't know how it looks like, Q Club is just the best show to show you everything that we use at school. Science, there's biology, there's science, there's physics, there's chemistry. Everything is just in one pack for you guys to open up and just start removing them one by one. But never forget this in class when they ask you a question about calcium, you just proudly raise up your hand and say, wow, it is used for strong teeth and also strong bones in our body. You can stretch yourself knowing that you have calcium in your body and but let me not talk too much again, guys. We have something for you on story time. Enjoy. Murika muchikambo kambere. Ay ay oh kambere murika muchikambo. It's story time, guys. Yeah, I'm so excited, guys, that it's story time and I get to narrate stories to you guys in our local language. And it's so exciting, isn't it? Guys, you guys are just the best. You've been liking our Facebook page and following our stories each and every single time. You deserve an award. Now, an award that I'm going to give you today, guys, is I'm going to narrate another story to you guys. So it's so amazing that each and every single day I narrate a story to you guys and you enjoy and you get to learn different things. Even if you don't have a grandmother like me, even though you have other grandmothers, but even though they don't really narrate stories to you, even if you really want to, well, Q Club is the best for you to learn different stories each and every single day. Panari tilitonse. Panari kalulu, varayoni na elephant na bakin na mwana wao na bantu bamumunzi. So varayoni aba na elephant na kalulu bezofuna kwatira mwana wa bakin. Bonse bakin abagamba tinga mufuna kwatira mwana wanga. Nifuna mulime. Chirandi cheze chikulu maningi. Chikulu chirandi. Mulandi mumweze tunyerere. Mweze na vola sarasa vambiri cheveze limo mulandu. Nifuna mulime ngosapumula. Mulime musumupumula vili vonse. Mulime simupumula. Ata by betrab. Vanambirira ni elephant. Batanta mika bantu amunzi fulu abwela. Na la princess waika no waika paja lion che bango embekeza ta elephant sanga kwanisi. Kakalulu che kango sekerera ni kwanisa ninzamu kwatira paka nzamu kwatira mkazi huyu. Awe vanayamba kulima. Chezo chi koza kulima. Chirandi chikulu chikulu chokera pano fa ku town. Chikulu chokera pano pa nyumba pe munkhala pa ufika ku town. So ngaungala ku malipode, ungala ku mtendere, ungala ku chani, kutali chezo chitali chirandi chi. Vanamba kulima wa elephant. Kulima kosa pumula, kwaza kulima kosa pumula kosa imirira. Kulima twabakwera tunyerere twabaluma kungolima ni mwana taira kambugiri kunyaula kupumula bakwanda na elephant. Mni mwana apishira bakina tawe mtu wanga pa bebe wa kwanisi. Babaseka abantu amumunsi ni mwana endera wa elephant. Lion mabweramu. I'm the king of the jungle. Wangenamo lion. Kulima lion wazikosesa bana baluma kubashina ula kwa bafika chepakati. Bamvera muntu chabya punda. Njoka yo. Kutaya ni mwana tabira kuchoka mumuchani mumunda. Babaseka ni mwana basekera. Izi time ya bakalulu manji kulima. Bakalulu babola yamba kulima. Balima kalulu babafika pakati. Nikuzengo nikashimi. Kuna limunda yo yeze kutadi kusodomu waziondolola bapumula. Batota bantu balima ola uko kusodomu kozonkala bantu bambiri bezovina so bazichita so bachoka tunyelele twachoka bango shaking twachoka bantu batota balima pamene bezovina so banali futi kuvina so bazishaking afuti bakalulu twachokerako tunyelele ne mwana wanakwanisira kulima bakalulu ne mwamene bana utengea na mkazi wa wakini na gashimi kapera ni mwana kondea kalulu. You guys, what have you learned from today's story? Pali ini napunzira pwati mu life ni kuchenjera. Osashintirira pali muzako. Don't depend on other people, because at the end of the day you end up depending on the wrong people. Have the right people in your way at the right time, at the right place, and do things at the right time, at the right place, each and every single day. Have the right people who will help you understand how life should go, how life should be. Just be a goal-oriented person. At the end of the day, you end up winning in your own life, not losing in your own life. That's all I had for you today. From me, Bridget, it's bye-bye. Welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed story time. Nimbera chebuino timu mankala mumvera tumashimi sevena ngutibea mbuya vena ngutibea shukuru votu zako tuma story tu stories ni chimozi na literature mclass ngati kunzira literature titenga tuma meanings sakazi miri mocho yonse sakazi mtitenga ti apply mu day to day life ya tumameti masi apply mathematics na literature ikudi konse kwetaenda ti peza literature kudi konse kwetaenda. Well, we had somebody today on Q Club on Talent Exposure. We had Chris. Let's enjoy the interview. Make some noise, guys, because it is Talent Exposure right here on Q Club. If you don't watch Q Club, then oh my god, you miss out on a lot of things. Of course, today I have a male friend right here. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay, Bridget.
I'm fine. He's going to introduce himself, so I'm not going to do it this time around. So
Okay.
tell us what your name is and...
Okay, my name's Chris Daniel Chisulo. Those are my full names, yeah.
Okay, Chris Daniel, tell us more about yourself. Who is Chris Daniel?
Okay, Chris Daniel is this guy who loves singing a lot, who loves music and span. Like, I spend most of the times with music, after school, music and stuff, yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. You're in grade what?
I'm in grade 11.
Wow, he's in grade 11 and he sings. You also write your own songs?
Yeah, I've been writing some songs of my own, yeah.
Mamona, guys, just don't sit down at home. He writes songs, he goes to school, he just balances up everything. How do you balance up school and singing?
Okay, it's just how I manage my time, and I had to put my time on how I'll be doing some stuff. After school, I got some shows at home, and then yeah, I got music as well.
Talking about shows, do you know how to cook?
I'm the best cook in the house, I can say.
Wow, he's challenging the women in the house. He's the best cook in the house so far, guys.
Yeah.
What out? You're the best cook in the house. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I don't really have friends and all that. Music, I can say. Yeah,
You don't really have friends.
I don't really have friends
Why?
in the, like, my hood, but yeah, I have friends from church, friends from
Only
other
church.
programs,
You're
and schools,
Okay.
school friends, yeah, but home I'm bored.
bored.
Yeah.
I should get yourself some friends.
I will,
Me
I will.
and the Q Club family should be your friends.
Yeah, you will.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is sky blue.
Sky blue.
Yeah.
Wow, sky blue. Why do you love sky blue?
It's just so shiny in my eyes when I look at it every morning and when the sun is shining, so I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sport?
I'm a basketball player.
He's a basketball player, guys. I want to learn how to play basketball. But anyway, I'm short when I reach some like your height. I'll be a basketball player as well. But anyway, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, I love eating rice mixed with avocado and sugar as well.
Guys, wow. Rice mixed with avocado. Isn't that weird? He's just a special. He loves music, avocados, the sky is blue. Wow, what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is biology.
Biology. Why do you love biology?
It's just something I really love when learning. Like, it teaches me a lot about me, because what's in biology, it's me, myself. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
Wow,
I
why?
want to do engineering because at some point I love doing some fixing and do that. Yeah, so I get inspired when I do that.
Wow, tell us more about who you are. Like, what makes up Chris Daniel?
Okay, what makes up me is I'm a fun guy.
Okay.
I love interacting with different people. Yeah, that's me, because I don't like grudges with other people, but I love everyone. I just love people.
Wow, he loves people. So if I offend him, he'll still love me. He doesn't want grudges with other people. But if I still beat him up, he'll still love me.
Yeah, I'll still come back to
He's
you.
still come back. But why, Chris? Why?
Okay, I've been growing up in a closed place where I only have sisters and parents. I haven't been exposed too much with other people. So by the time I started getting exposed with other people, going in different places, yeah, I've been loving people. I love just the coming together of different people and knowing them more.
What do you do in your free time, in your spare time? What do you occupy yourself with?
Most of the times it's watching TV, I'm singing.
What's your favorite cartoon?
SpongeBob.
You look like SpongeBob.
Come on.
I'm just joking. But yeah, wow, SpongeBob is your favorite cartoon.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite artist when it comes to music?
Locally or internationally?
Both.
Okay, if it's local, I love Pompey.
Wow,
Pompey is
Pompey, Dobby.
Yeah, and then if it's international, I love Trevor Screen.
Wow, it's amazing. Who inspires you?
In which area?
In the area of engineering and music as well.
Okay, if it's engineering, I've just been seeing some stuff on TV and I was like, okay, I want to do this. So I got inspired in such a way. But if it's music, Pompey has been inspiring me for a long time because I've been hearing almost each and every of his music.
Wow.
Yeah.
What message do you have with the young kids out there who really love singing?
Okay, for you who love singing out there, just bring up yourself and do it. The only thing I can do is just do it. Like Nike does it. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, and keep it on. Yeah.
Have you ever faced any challenges with support, maybe from mom and dad disagreeing on music, on you not doing music?
Yeah, I have faced a lot of challenges from my family. I can't
Okay.
say other people, but from my family, because
Okay.
sometimes I'll be singing in the house, and then the mom will be like, "Oh, you're making noise. We're watching TV. We're doing that. Don't sing. If you want to sing in your free time when you're alone." So yeah.
Wow, what of friends? They've never come to you, bullied you about saying, you don't have a nice voice.
Some people have. No, you don't suit singing, but majority of people will be like, okay, yeah, you do sing well. And then for friends, some of them tell me, no, you do world song, but I do gospel.
You do gospel?
Yes.
Well, what inspires you to do gospel?
Because I've been raised in a Christian family. I don't know much about the world. Yeah, so Christianity
would you
is-
like to know much about the world?
No,
No,
I wouldn't.
it's a task,
Christianity
guys.
just like
It's
that.
as Christianity throughout, right?
Yeah.
It's like all over him. Just Christianity throughout. So if you want Chris to sing for you on your birthday, just know it to be a Christian song.
Yeah, a Christian
Definitely
song.
a Christian song. So you have prepared a song for us. Would you mind sharing with me and the people out there?
Sure.
Anytime you're ready.
I've prepared a song done by Brian Niher.
Okay.
I'm an American guy. Yeah, he was in Zambia recently. Yeah.
So do you love, what type of songs do you love? Slow or rock? Or
I love slows.
okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Singing slows and hearing rock.
Why?
Because rocky voice is, okay, I don't have that voice of singing rock and that,
Yeah.
but I only do slows.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, the song entitled was As I Am, so it goes like this. Father, I know I'm in good hands. Father, I'm in your hands. Father, I know there's a good plan. Father, it is your plan. Father, I know when I'm worried, I'm sorry. In times when I forget whose I am. I am the child of God. I am one of a kind. I am made in your image. I am the apple of your eyes. Yeah.
Wow, he has an amazing voice, guys. For you having an amazing voice, we have a present for you. We want you to go have this
Thank
beautiful
you.
flower. Because I couldn't manage to get blue for you because this is when you're telling me your favorite color is blue.
Yeah, anyway, but purple
So,
looks like blue somehow.
And
so
we have a pen, but this is not going to be given to you just like that. It's like a trophy, as you can see. It's like a trophy.
yeah.
So we need you to do something for us, Q Club. So I have my notebook here. Open it. So what you find there, I want you to sing what you find there.
Okay, love friends.
Okay, you can show them to our friends that this is what's there.
Yes.
There's love
friends.
and there's friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you want me to make a
It's
song
a
out
challenge.
of?
Just in 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes. Just your time starts now, please.
I love my friends all the time. Spending time with my friends I do like. I love my friends. I love to be with my friends.
Wow, it's so intelligent and it's so amazing, guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for showing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris, for coming. We really enjoyed, and we're so excited to know your talent and how much you love your talent and how much you just really do this thing on a daily basis.
Thank you.
What
I
words of
appreciate
advice do you have for friends out there who would like maybe to hear it from you if they're being bullied by different kind of people, and what would you tell them to go forward with any talent that they have?
Okay, due to talent is people will always be there to bully you or to give you negative thoughts, but all you have to do is stand in your grounds and go with it, because you never know what's in the future. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Chris. And
Thank
you
you.
want a pencil? We want you to go write as many songs as you want. We want you to just enjoy. Enjoy voice of manimbo bako. You're just bringing them on Q Club. We share them with our friends out there. Guys, oh my gosh, this is all we had for you guys. Well, for me, Bridget and Chris, who I had today on Talent Exposure, we love you so much and keep on watching Q
Q
Club.
Club.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching me and Christopher. I had a great time with him. He's such a talented boy. And guess what? If you want to be on Q Club and you have a talent, all you have to do, we always tell you guys to go on our Facebook page, like it, and comment to say, hi guys, my name is Natasha. I can sing, I can dance, I can cook, I can bake, I can run, I can ride that bicycle all around my house. Come and show us. We just want that talent right here, guys. We are not limiting anyone. If you just sing and if you are a model, you can come and say, wow, I'm the first princess, I'm Miss Teen Zambia, I'm Miss Earth, and we can be able to just know about you. You know, the world needs to know about you. You need to be appreciated. If you're a writer, come through. If you're a poet, come through. All you have to do is just like our Facebook page, which is Q Club Zambia, and you'll be able to be part of the big family. It's never big. We just keep on growing each and every single day, just like a human being. A human being keeps on growing each and every single day. We never stop growing, guys. We never stop growing. I had a friend, and the grandma was like 101. She keeps on growing. You've seen, that's how Q Club should be. We keep on growing. Even our minds should keep on progressing each and every single day. We learn something new. We learn something different. We should learn how to keep it inside here in our brain shells, such that it should stick inside, such that when you're in class, you're writing an exam, you won't be able to forget everything. Things will still be stuck in there. Visasa havigluinyiwa mkati muja uzakumbuka kucheka ndatu ninakumbuka ka mathematics ka equation kaja hii tuma angles tonse tujafesie tulembe mu physics wakumbukako malozi yonse munakumbuka ma clockwise ma anti-clockwise yonse wayalemba mu physics mu chemistry wakumbuka wanifunko using a periodic table kanuza magnesium vonse wavisova. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching Q Club. We've come to the end of our show today. I'm always sad when we're closing the show because it's like we're leaving. We are leaving. But guys, thank you so much for watching Q Club. Like our Facebook page, which is Q Club Zambia, and be able to be part of the big family. I love you. I've been your presenter for today, Bridget M. Zulu. And for me, it's bye-bye and enjoy your day.